One of the worst mistakes I ever made was stuffing a rape that I endured. I didn't tell anybody about this rape. If I said anything at all, I have told the story. Why? Because I was ashamed. I thought it was my fault. I thought I deserved it. I was raised with you made the bed or you lie in it type of attitude, like you put yourself in a dumb situation. So I want to talk to you about the stories you think are too true to tell. The power that's being held back because you think that story is too true to tell. If you think you know Cinderella, I did some digging. Cinderella's story goes all the way back to before Christ, on one iteration or another. And in the 1800 version of Cinderella, she went to the ball 3 times. And every time she went, her prince recognized her destiny. He wouldn't dance with anybody else. Now, this is the Grimm brothers' version of this. He wouldn't dance with anybody else. This is my partner, he said when he saw her. He didn't let her go, but she tore away from him every single of the 3 nights she ran from him. And when it came time to try to find who fit that shoe, one of her sisters lopped off a toe to fit into that shoe. One sister lopped off her heel to fit into that shoe. But only she could fit that shoe. I bought a pair of shoes once. Goodwill, ain't shame, just gonna tell you. Love them shoes. Oh my goodness, I put those shoes on. The shoe was my size. I fit into the shoe. But the problem was that somebody else had worn them forever. Shoe fit, shoe gorgeous, wasn't right for me. Okay? Now you know that generally you could have the same person's shoe size. We all have the same thing. Why is it that this one golden slipper fit only her? They stripped her of her garments. They took her out of her fine clothes. They put her in wooden shoes. Now you know your foot ain't going nowhere in some wooden shoes. Whatever size your foot is, when you put that bad fella on, if you still wear it 10 years from now, that's the size your foot's gonna be. They stripped her of her name. They stripped her of her clothes. They stripped her of her inheritance. They didn't strip her of her destiny. Now the reason why she went through all of that and that shoe fit her is because she's been wearing wooden shoes the whole darn time. Because that's what they gave her. There's a few things I want you to know about that story. Had they not stripped her and put her in those shoes, any other woman in the kingdom could have fit that golden slipper. Anybody else couldn't have been comfortable for her. And sleeping by the ashes, everybody knows that anytime that we go through a transformation, there's an internal fire that occurs within us. And that's symbolic of that internal fire, because the minute her mother died, she was thrust out of the nest to some extent. She was going to talk to her mother at the tree. Okay. I want you guys to walk. I want you to strut. I want you to walk in your own shoes. But I'm going to ask you to do a couple of things. Please, lean into the reality of whatever you've been through. Because unless and until you can talk about that, it's holding you back. The second thing is we are a collective part. We are a collective part. Yeah, we can call ourselves, we are phenomenal women from the day we were born, because that's what God put out here. But unless we can look in the mirror and see that, it's benefiting none of us. And I want you to understand that whatever you've been through, whatever pain you've endured, whatever secret place you go to like Cinderella did, can we just all get to a place where we can embrace our own trauma and our own pain, own that thing, lean unto it, and turn that pain to power? Because I cannot be all I need to be for you unless I know you comfortable sitting in the ashes with me. I'm trying to tell y'all to walk in your own shoes, lean into who you are, but your greatest power is realized in the truth of who you are. It ain't easy to just walk in that truth. I'm asking you to lean into it. I'm asking you to realize how if we don't, each one of us, lean into and own that pain and get the courage to speak it out, we can't be that backbone for our sister when she's sitting right in the pain. I wish I would have had somebody to just be there for me in that pain like that. And finally, destiny is never going to look the way you think it will. Okay? Let's take a deep breath, y'all. Let's own that. Destiny will never look the way you think it will. It's got twists and turns, and then you wind up here and there, and you wind up in places you never thought you'd ever be. But as long as you wear them shoes, those shoes that are made just for you, your greatest power is in the truth of who you are. It's in those stories. It's owning that pain. It's leaning into that pain. It's turning that pain to power for the next person for whom you are a divine connection. So whose shoes you wearing? You all lean into who you are. You have your home. You have a purpose. I want you to walk your life the wrong way. Just strut your stuff.